to attacks with the brand new Titan. This is Darth Shigon, gaming on the dark side. I love this song. Oh, and as much as I would love to keep it going, unfortunately I cannot. YouTube would not be happy with that. Alright, this weekend we've got our next Dragonslayer, Iyangura, or as Vintage has coined her, Iggy, and I think I'll use that myself. The Iyangura event timetable starts the 3rd of December, which is a Thursday, and will end on the 7th of December, which is a Monday. Gives us 90 hours of grind time. If you're going to be grinding this event out, that's what these videos are all about. If you're not a grinder, well, you can stick around and see what the event has, and then check out, because at the end of the video, we cover how long it takes, how much it takes, and whether or not you should be buying gems or not. Let's start this video out by taking a look at the Titan herself, Iyangura. She looks awesome. Her skills are insane. Look at these things, man. And it's getting harder and harder to read these, even with this bigger screen, man. But she's going to be really boosting the heck out of some Panthers. This is definitely a Paladin. She's a defensive Titan. I'm pretty sure you can use her on offense. I mean, Panthers are always fun to go out there and do some quick PP land stuff with, but she's really going to shine on defense. Even her prestige skill is pretty cool too, where it's going to be reducing the damage and the armor from their enemies, and it's going to be bringing in, it's different, right? So at first she brings out Corrupted Panthers when one of her units dies, but then when a Corrupted Panther dies, it brings out a regular Panther. So this thing's going to be non-stop Panthers. So if you're not ready for it, man, be ready to be just pounced on by some cats like this. So now let's take a real quick look at the relics. When I started putting this together, I wasn't too sure which Great Plague it was going to be, whether it was going to be the Titan version or the Panther version. Now that the event has started, it is definitely the Panther version for 7,000 souls. At 8,000 souls, you'll get the Banner of the Forest. Then we move into the more powerful relics. For 15,000 souls, you'll get yourself a set of Toxic Charms. At 19,000 souls, you'll get the Putrid Pipes, which was an individual relic, so that's kind of cool. I didn't have that, so I'll definitely get that one. And then the Cockeriel Pendant, at 21,000, which will give your Panther some range resist, which will be important for this Titan. Next, we've got the signature relics for Iggy over here. At 23,000 souls, you're going to get that Egg of Kiramu. At 24,000 souls, you'll get Makiti's Crown. And at 26,000 souls, you're going to get that Windows Tldr. Now, just keep in mind that these relics really go for the corrupted troops. So, if you're not using it on a corrupted troop Titan like Iggy here with the Panthers, then you're basically losing out on an entire slot in all three of these relics. Just keep that in mind when you get them. Now, for those of you that don't want to watch the whole video and get all the breakdown and math, here's the TLDR report. You can basically grind out this entire event for as little as $45.97 if you're having to buy your gems in order to refresh your portal stones. Or if you don't feel like grinding this thing out, you can purchase the booster packs, which I'll go into when I do the math. You can do this for about $111, $112 there. So they are offering the 72,000 gems for $99. So if you were going to be buying gems, you want to spend $100, I would recommend doing that, because with that pack, you can actually grind out 3 of these 26,000 soul events. Personally, to me, that's way more valuable, but it's going to be up to you. Time versus money. A lot of us might have a lot of spare time right now. Some maybe don't. Like I said, it's going to be up to you guys how you want to do it, but that's the TLDR report. For all of those people that might want just to get a quick overview of the event and kind of an idea of how much it would cost dollar-wise to do it. Now, for all the rest of you, especially my event grinders that really want to know, is this actually worth grinding? Well, just sit back and enjoy the show. All right, so we've got ourselves a 26,000 soul event. You can see Jinsu at 14,000 souls. Awesome deal. Great solo Titan. A lot of fun to play with. Now, free-to-play players, if you're still watching, this right here, 2,000 souls to get that event token at that level. If it's 3 event tokens, that is your minimum. So if you're not doing this event, you're free to play and you're not going to go all the way through, get at least your 2,000 souls, get those event tokens and save them up until you get to an event that you do want to do. Moving on to the Alliance rewards, you can see we got a pretty good spread here. In the top 100, you'll get yourself an extra Jinsu. And in the top 50, you'll get yourself an extra Iyangura. So if you're into having Iggy and you want some defensive titans and you're a war person, that might be worth it to you. For most other people, probably not. Now for most of my players, if you're free to play or you're just grinding this out all the way through, then you're definitely going to want to get yourself here. In the top 250, get that 4K gems. That's going to give you guys that extra value, right? For my free-to-play players, you want to save that for future events. For my grinders, it adds an extra $9.98 in value to this whole thing, making it easier to grind out future events and bring down the cost of getting brand new Titans. Moving along, let's look at the actual value of this event. If you go all the way through, you're going to get yourself 4,200 gems, 225 portal stones, and 6 event relics. We cash that out and we get a value of $43.79. That, of course, does not take into consideration intangibles. Those are going to be your divine gems and your titans and your relics. You got those 2 4-star titans, Jinsu, who is awesome, and Iyangura, who's also awesome. You got all those relics, the 3 unique relics, and you're going to get 625 divine gems. Those do not have a dollar value, so therefore I couldn't put them in this matrix. So it's up to you to decide what they're going to be worth. Now, if you look in the bottom corner, you'll see I update the value to $53.77 if you happen to get yourself on a 4K gem team. Like I said, it really brings that value up almost 10 full bucks. Perfect in order to really get more bang for your buck and make the grind way more worth it and to help bring down the cost of future events. The last thing we're going to look at before getting into the hard numbers are the chosen titans for the event. Pretty much all poison titans except for Oni. He's the only physical one there, but he was also the titan from the last week's event, so it only makes sense that we use him as a booster titan. So with a 3-star poison titan, you get a 1.1 bonus. 4-star poison titans give you 1.2. If you got Jinshu or Okantar, you're going to get a 1.3 boost. With Oni, Iyangura, and Nergal, you get a 1.4 boost. And coming on in is Growthorn. The 15,000 Divine Gem Titan will net you 1.5 boost on those souls. And with that information, we're going to be bringing out the graphs.
Look at this graph!
We're going to start off with the number of battles it's going to take to grind this event out. Now, if you don't have a boost titan at all, like not even a 3-star poison titan, you're looking at that 1.0 multiplier, it's going to take you 2,400 battles to grind this out. Definitely don't recommend that. Now, if you got the top boost titans, right, a 1.4 boost titan, you're looking at about 1,700 battles, and you happen to have Growthorn, you're looking at just barely under 1,600 battles to grind this whole thing out. When it comes to how long this is going to take to grind out, you're looking at, on the high end, almost 31 hours with no boost titan. And with the 1.5 boost titan, if you had Growthorn, you're looking at 20. Now, most of us will probably only have the 1.4 boost titan, so that's about 21 and a half hours of grinding. Obviously, you don't have to do it straight all the way through. Even though you could, you can go straight up Pisces shark style and grind it out hard. Or you can break it up over the course of the 4 days, get in about 7-8 hours of grinding a day, and you should be able to do it. Looking at the amount of gems it's going to take to do this, you've either saved them up or you're going to have to buy them. Now, with a 1.0 boost titan, we're looking at 35,000 gems. Once again, I don't recommend that. If you've got the 1.4 boost titan, you're looking at a little under 22,000 gems. With Growthorn, it's 19,000 gems. So either way, you're going to get some of these gems. Now, if you've been saving up for a Dragonslayer, this is going to be definitely worth it. If you haven't, well, let's look at what's going to take to get those gems. If you're going to be buying gems, I highly recommend taking advantage of the gem packs. The more you buy, the more you're going to save, which brings down the cost of the event and how much you're going to be spending per gem. With that in mind, You can look at the gem packs here with a 1.0 boost Titan, right? You don't have anything. You want to spend money on this. You're looking at about $70 just to buy the gems. With a 1.4 boost Titan, it's about 46 bucks. If you got Growthorn, it's just under $40. So overall, not too bad. Now you're gonna see another number here. I add this in, this is something new, because a lot of people want to look at boosters. Like, I want to buy the booster pack. I don't want to grind this thing out. And with that in mind, that's how we got this number here for you. Now, how do we get that number? Let's check it out. I had to wait for the event to go live, so I knew which boost packs they would be offering in this particular event. Now, you're going to have two. The first one is here. At $28.99, you're going to get 2 3-star relics and 2 4-star relics and 150 portal stones. I did the math, worked it all out, and saw what you're going to get for that. For each one of these packs, you're going to get about 6,750 souls. Now, if you want to see how that math is broken down, check out the video that should be popping up above. There's a little suggestion link. That goes into my breakdown back in the day on what packs to buy and how to invest them. Now, real quickly, I did forget to mention that this is based off the 1.4 boost Titan. So any numbers I'm giving you when it comes to these boost stacks is off the 1.4 boost Titan, and they're all unstacked. That means I don't stack my relics. I use one at a time. As I'm grinding the event out, I don't put them all together. So I don't put the 3 and 4 star at the same time. I would have just used 1 3-star relic until it used up. Then I use the next one and the next one and the next one. And that's how I get these numbers. Now, the next boost pack that's offered in this event is the $13.99 valued one. Now, this one, you're going to get 2 2-star relics, 2 3-star relics, and 100 portal stones. This one here with the 1.4 boost Titan, if you do it unstacked, you're going to get about 3,486 souls per pack. Now, if you buy 2 of these, it costs $1 less than the $28.99 pack, and you'll actually end up getting a little over 200 extra souls. So this is actually the better deal pack. Yeah, granted, I understand it's going to take a little more time to grind it out, but I mean, you're going to get way more bang for your buck. And my videos are all about maximizing your investment. And with maximizing your investment in mind, they are whipping out this special. They're going to be bringing out the 72,000 gem pack for $99. An awesome deal if you're someone that wants to have a lot of gems in order to grind events out. Can't beat it. And that brings us back to this graph where you can see with the 1.4 boost Titan, with the boost packs, and you don't want to grind this thing out, you're looking to spend about $111. Now I put $115 in there because maybe you don't want to buy the $13.99 pack and take my advice. You'd rather spend the extra $4 and get the $28.99. Granted, I know it's only $4. Doesn't seem like a lot of money, but hey, everything adds up over time. And with that in mind, that 72,000 gem pack for $99 is a way better buy if you're going to spend $100, because you can actually grind out 3 of these 26,000 soul events with a $99 investment. So you get 3 events for the price of 1. So if you don't mind grinding and you want to save some money, that's the way I would roll. Now that we know what the event's going to cost us, we can put that and compare it to the actual value the event brings. You can see here with the 1.0 boost Titan, if you're doing this, you're a brand new player, you're going to be spending $26 more when this event's bringing to you, plus all the time. It's definitely not worth it, guys. If you're a brand new player, don't try to grind this thing out. Now, all the way through, this is going to be running at a loss, except if you have Growthorn. With that one there, and you grind this out, you're actually going to be making about $4. So he's the only one that's in the positive right now. So as it stands, just looking that way, with a 1.3 down to a 1.0, it's either a meh or an absolute no. 1.4, I say yes-ish, because it's only $2. At 1.5, hey, if you got Growthorn and you don't mind grinding, then yeah, it's worth it. You're getting more than what you're spending. If you took my advice and joined a 4K team, then you're going to be making out a whole lot better. For my grinders and even my free-to-play people, a 4K gem team is the way to go. Unless you're in a super competitive league or you're a war person and you need more than 1 copy of these Titans, going just for 1 is more than worth it. Getting a 4K gem team, you're going to add about $10 in value to the grind of your event. It helps you save money on future events, and it brings the cost of this particular event down. So all in all, it's a win-win. Those 4K gems make things a whole lot better when it comes to saying that grinding is worth it. It even makes the 1.3 Titan now in the green. It means you're going to be making a profit versus what it costs to do the event. The 1.4 is even better, and if you have Growthorn, then yeah, you're definitely making out really, really well. So guys, get on a 4K gem team. Unless, like I said, you're on a team that needs you to be in the top 50, just find yourself a team that's going to get you those 4K gems. That adds up over the course of a month. You doing 4 events a month, you're looking at 16,000 gems, guys. That is awesome value, and it helps you get way more out of the game. So, some final thoughts. Is it worth it? Yes. Overall, this Titan is going to be a great defender for someone that has the gems either saved up or doesn't mind purchasing some gems and spending some time grinding her out. She's going to be great. She looks like she's going to be a lot of fun to play. I can't wait to get her myself. I'm personally going for all the Dragonslayers. I think that the relic they're going to have for this in the Pantheon will be awesome as well. So far, the Dragonslayers are the current meta. You need them if you want to be competitive, so definitely go for it. Now, is it worth spending the money to buy the booster packs versus just gems? That's going to be up to you. Personally, I would rather grind it out. I'm in a position right now where I have more time than I do money, I guess. So therefore, it makes it easier to spend the time grinding rather than spending the money. Some of you guys might not be there. Maybe you don't have time and you want this thing. Then you're going to invest. Just keep all that in mind when you guys go. Now, really quickly, if I go back to what I was talking about, I do not stack my relics. So if you are buying the booster packs, I recommend personally not stacking. It does slow you down a little bit, but you're going to get more souls, so therefore it costs less packs in order for you to finish the events. Now, if you want to see how that kind of works out and why I feel the way I do, go ahead and click on the suggested video that's going to be popping up on top, and it goes into an old video I made. I think it's the very first one I made. It's the to stack or not to stack video, and that will go into more of my reasoning why I don't stack my relics. I call it the stack tax, and you can see what's going on with that and why you end up losing souls. Anyways, that's this week's video on the latest Dragonslayer event. If you liked it and you actually stuck all the way through this video, hey, just take a split second longer, hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hopefully today is the day I earn your subscription. You liked what you saw and you want to subscribe. That'd be great. But guys, hey, the best way you can really support the channel, if you guys like what I'm doing, is by sharing it with your alliance mates. Put it out there for them to see. Maybe someone might be on the fence about grinding. Maybe they're thinking about getting the booster packs instead, and they're deciding what they want to do with their money. Hopefully these videos help make it easier to make your decision, or at least if anything, to justify the quote-unquote investment in this game for yourself. Alright guys, I'm Dar Shigong. This is Gaming on the Dark Side, and I will catch you in game.